I mean, obviously, you got to anticipate that you're being pushed there, but
yeah.
Wow.
But again, can they? I want to see what they do to deal with middle now. Maybe just putting Laz a little bit more aggressive to handle it for now is something they want to achieve, or
is that innovation on the fly here for DRX? Is this kind of
the
adjustment we're going to again here? We're seeing them sit much deeper in more traditional setup here on the attack. Spike not committed either, but Laz is in position to catch the cross, and there's 3 players to the right side of mid here. See Marco.
Nothing's drawn him away either.
No, there's no pressure towards him.
Exactly. I was waiting to see if there's any like capability to pull him out of this position, or if there's something that would make them, you know, want to maybe support that B side, or this could be it potentially. Ooh.
Trap destroyed. The problem being he sat comfortably inside his TP range as well. So
how long does he wait? Does the discipline show? Laz can be so influential to this RB. That's a spike, and that's the death. Laz notes it as well. That'll be a call made.
Wait, Marco just yoinked the spike
there.
How did he get
that so quick?
You catch it midair. Like, what?
You are a lucky boy. But Spike is collected. Left. It's in hand. Now, Crow still here. Sugar Zero still here. Suppressed, though. Okay. Gonna try and tame down the utility that can deny. So, already gonna take the space towards the site, creep a little closer, and try and get this plant. Anyone gonna put their life for it to try and deny it? They gave it an attempt, and Crow fell for it.
Adjustment great as well for DRX. Again, Stax' ultimate key in that regard in terms of denying the spike plant. But actually, this Viper was so awkward because you can't actually swing that default plant. Makes it so difficult to punish.
Stax again. Just about going to get the wall up. Tap the spike. Look a little further. And where's the kills going to come from? Depth. So far, the one to find Buzz. This is just being held on by fine margins. Zest gives them a parting gift. But Depth on the trade. And Marco can't do anything about this. Has to sit and watch as the spike is defused. ZETA. They found the cure to what DRX have been peddling. This is unreal work.
Yeah, but that default plant does not look good for DRX whatsoever. And I got to say, at Depth, one of the ones we've had questions about in terms of actually stepping onto the jet, he's looked fantastic in some of these retakes for ZETA.
Really nice. And even just like the utility work in the post plants. ZETA at 6-4, still a close game. The scoreline not quite as telling as some of these rounds have been polarizing, but again, they've broken the back of the money for DRX here, who are going to have to sit back down, and this is a round to maybe try and probe a little bit, try and figure something out.
I actually just noticed, Sugar Zero's throwing a poison orb that lands here in B main from somewhere back in spawn. I didn't note it there at the start of the round, but again, just to reinforce this triple setup towards B main.
Oh, that's quite nice.
But again, they're going to sit deep here. They're going to allow DRX safe passage to site. Probably try and deny once again. Going to be on Buzz with the Blade Storm here. Viper's Pit available, Res available. Again, is this the one that DRX want to invest into? That's key though. The suppress here to deny any of this utility.
Yeah, that, and you couldn't imagine 2 better players to get that on. Now Sugar Zero still...
What?
Unreal, and now he can, but look, you can see the attempt of the combo, but it couldn't quite find it in time. But they did at least catch a body in the mean. So, we've got 4 still standing, but they had to try and clear. Now, they only have pistols, so what are you going to do? Lovely underhand flash. And this is the only element that can make the difference. He can indeed tank it. He's already got it towards that halfway point. I'm pretty sure, yeah, there it is. So Depth's going to close it. Going to close it.
Yeah.
On the other side, they've got to toy with now.
Absolutely. It's perfect. The DRX play this to perfection, right? They find the suppress. That headshot's outrageous from Sugar Zero. Adept again in the retake here. Cut this bit from the VOD, but looking so good.
Do like a little music or something. Like get creative with it. All
little blur, little blur at the end.
I like that. Yeah.
Again, weapon. This is where it comes from. Thank you very much, observers. Different one. Okay. They baited me. I can hear Baller laughing because I think he thought it was the same one as well.
He's got such a distinct laugh as well. It really cuts through, you know?
Well, we were in the right place at the right time to catch it, if it was that one.
Yeah. I thought you meant the laugh.
I can hear Baller's laugh from a mile away.
For now, we do have to... I mean, this is such a... I feel like I've slipped in some, you know, twisted reality. Yeah,
what?
like... and the first 2 rounds for DRX with a pistol. Like, we look at these games, we talk about underdogs, and there's always that point where you're like, right, it's that game. It's, you know, we're the ones. We're the Grim Reapers to take the, you know, the team that everyone loves to see kind of, you know, to the grave at that point. But that's not been the case. ZETA have done everything we wanted to potentially see. You know, that wish list, that bucket list. They've got the first pick and it's untradeable.
They do have the reds here. RB going to come through, but they have to defend
and
this.
look what happens.
Fury, though.
Oh, it was all a trap. It was all a ruse. They were waiting and almost got the follow-up. The tag on Buzz is good, but not quite enough to do it all. And the adjustment on the fly, are they?
This has got to be that mid here. It's got to be that mid here.
Yeah, but there's players already here. 10's in position, Crow. Yeah, hey guys, they're going kitchen. Can you believe it? 10's so ready. Spike now down, and Sugar Zero not feeling the pressure. He can just deliver damage as Laz waiting. This has been systematic from ZETA. It's a 3v2, sure, but Laz is still the turret on the site, and he's not relinquishing control. Crow! Yeah, okay, fair enough, ZETA. Remind you, one of the teams who looked some of the strongest in this. And here we are at 8-4.
See how ZETA approach this. It's Laz to probe towards A site initially here in the pistol round. ZETA actually in position to greet some aggression in mid here. Knife going to reveal nothing. Doesn't tell DRX anything about this setup here from ZETA. It's only Buzz posted up with eyes on B main. He's on top of yellow right now. Drone should be able to clear him and should catch sight of him. Buzz got to give this up now, but Stack's quick in the rotation. Be in a position, and he's actually bought the flash here, so going to try and support Buzz to find something, and the flash is perfect onto the orb, but not rewarded with a kill.
Yeah, such nice intent to approach. 45 seconds, and it still looks like this A piece will be at least considered. Well, are they actually going to scrap that? Yeah. They don't have much time.
I was going to say another 10 seconds. I'm getting worried if they're walking away from A site there, but
you'd be walking in blind at that point. You'd have so little information and time to be able to clear. So that I feel like it has to be a commitment. But
well, it's only RB here. He can't really prevent this spike from going down. They've given up A site.
So ZETA, careful on the way through. Wall goes. Sugar Zero going to push up a little deeper. Get a little bit of a closer spot. Spike down, and we look at the post-bomb. 5v5. We get to see the best of the both sides.
RB just ate that shock dart, by the way. Crow again.
He's on one. And Crow's been one of the quieter members, let's put it that way. Not necessarily anything bad, but just, you know, compared to the others, your Sugar Zero, your 10, your Laz, he's been, you know, the second string, but right now, the first with the bow. There's Laz from up above, still going to be watching for this. Buzz does find 10, and the rebuild begins, but now they've got the wrap factor. They could have gone around the back on that one, but Laz is the one to connect towards Marco. And now Buzz finds it back. That's the Buzz you need to be seeing. Joined by Stacks. And they have the time, even though it will be a little close.
Beautiful stuff there. Again, that's after, like I said, it's only RB here. He can't really challenge, which is why he's in place so deep behind screens. A couple of key kills from Buzz as well, who again was kind of eliminated from the first half, not through any poor performance, but just not really having a say in most of these rounds.
No, and it's become quite the trend almost that teams have gone so much better at isolating, you know, others who they want to really
back and defend that wall.
Let's see if this starts well. Buzz propped up in the right position for it. Could be a nice little confidence booster, if not an ult builder. Not quite what you want. He's got plenty other positions to fall around and play towards.
Well, no dashing. He's coming back to yellow, though. So, again, Stack's probably going to try and play him in here with a flash. You can see it. Beautiful.
Oh, that's so nicely done. Yeah. Nice work. Buzz going to punish Laz on that one. He's not necessarily falling off this either. Happy to take a challenge in a fight, which the Frenzy should favour, but doesn't get. Hello, 10 turns around and wins it, does he? Seems unreasonable. Fair enough. Crow and Depp. It should be alright now. I mean, you're down to 2. Are they actually going to get a plant? I mean, we're bad now. DRX quick to deny it.
Everyone knows average Cronus.
Why have you made us do sub sound? Has he paid for that?
No, of course not. It's a freebie.
What a kind man. Oh, dear.
ZETA, let's see how pretty deep once again. Again, they want to be cautious of playing these close contacts here with the Spectres, but DRX actually giving up a lot of space once again. See what ZETA do with this in the early round.
I do want to see what their checklist looks like. Because it felt like they were so prepared for, you know, the first half. I do want to see if that somewhat translates through here. Now, of course, we're into the weaponry rounds. This is still a bonus to an extent, so still with a pinch of salt, but we did see in the first half that DRX, you know, garnered the first 2 and then carried on forward.
And talking about protocol, that's actually on the back of the Drone. Buzz backs right away,
Yep.
sees no follow-up, but Stax actually comes across here to be sight.
RB, dangerous game, man. I'm a little worried about that, but he's still actually found Laz. Look at the HP on Depp as well. This is not looking good. RB is running them absolutely ragged here. And they're still doing damage. DRX dig their heels in. This is not over. This is not the game that you think it's gonna be. DRX, a quick reminder of who these boys are. Well, the tournament favorites here. And 1/2 does not make the victor. Zero sharp on reply, but again, the spike's so deep in enemy hands, it doesn't really matter.
10 seconds left.
There's any opportunity to recover this now, but big win here for DRX to flip this round. A couple of upgrades as well.
Oh.
I mean, Buzz happy to die at this point because he gets the Blaze Storm regardless. He's got a Spectre in hand. It's sitting above 5k there or thereabouts, and a little bit quicker this time from ZETA. So Zest will be called upon in mid. Hold on to that boiler position, but again, actually, ZETA will peel away from that.
I wonder what they've identified from this or what they want to try and do. See how quickly DRX are responding. Insta 3-stack towards middle.
Look at it, just immediately Stax comes across it.
Yep.
It's actually a great setup on B because it gives time for this rotation. It almost gives an opportunity to find this free kill on the back of the flash as well.
You can see it, so poised and ready. There it is. Pops flash in. It's perfect again. It did seem as though one of them was anti-flash potentially. Yeah, it looked like 10 was either anti-flash or just sat close behind the box, so he just didn't eat it. And we did already see that earlier on, so if they found that as like something they could maybe explore, quite impressive to ZETA, but we have been constantly impressed by them. Stack's ready for round 2. Can he buy another bit of time here? Yes, he can. That one catches. And again, so much potential danger. You're right, but it just doesn't quite find any bigger purchase. Yes, depth's a little lower, but it's not the end of the world. But Buzz is unrelenting. He's still standing in the double face. The spacing was a bit dangerous there, but Laz still succeeds. So Yellow now garnered. They've got at least a little bit of a step towards the side. Couldn't quite get the punish on the fallback. He goes back for seconds and he gets it. 14 seconds though. They need to think about the spike and getting that down. We're going to be sub 10 by the time they get towards the site. And Stax is just delivering in droves. 2v2 and the HP is low for Laz. And now the time is of the element, and it's a problem. RB waited, he waited so patiently. Gave nothing away, and Sugar Zero gets nothing given.
They waited long enough for the second. It completely catches ZETA off guard, but not able to even really do too much notable damage. I think initially tagged up, it might have been Crow, I think, but with the heal coming through from 10, it almost accounts for nothing.